Langone, the chairman and CEO of Invemed, also the co-founder of Home Depot, and billionaire philanthropist, joining us this morning. Ken, great to have you back here.
Thank you for having me.
You're not going to disagree with Jack.
Not at all. We're in a real mess, a bad mess, probably the worst I've seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah. We got some serious issues that we have to address. We need to take the pain. There's no shortcut. And until we begin that process, things are not going to get better.
Okay, let me just break that down, though.
Yeah.
Mess meaning what? Taxes, regulation?
Those are hot buttons. Let's talk about what our fundamental problem is. Our fundamental problem is we're competing in a world where our competitors are a lot stronger and a lot better than they were ever in their histories. And at the same time, they're getting strong.
China, you're talking
China,
about, okay.
India, all over. Europe. I was in Germany last month. It's unbelievable what's going on. And the fact of the matter is, we have to be realists. I hope a wake-up call for the American people was what happened in Greece. You know, if you look at our cost, if you look at our structure, if you look at regulation is a more a philosophical issue than it is an issue of getting things done. Nobody wants to give people polluted water. Nobody wants people to be in danger when they go to work every day. None of those things. These are all hot-button political issues.
But they're becoming reality, though, for some in the, I mean, some of the CEOs have come on and said healthcare is going to cost us 15–20% next year.
Well, but that's not regulation.
How is that?
That's a mandate from the government that is insane. Okay, you can't bring 35 million people, covered lives, into the healthcare process and say our cost will go down. Our cost will go up. The issue for the American people is, are you willing to pay for what you want? We've got a classic case coming up now of competition. Look at the high cost of government. In the state of New Jersey, Chris Christie was...
My home state, yes.
Well, in the state of New Jersey, 75% of the cost of government is employment costs. So if you're going to attack a budget, if you're going to attack cost, you're going to have to understand, unless you bring that 75% into the party to be looked at, nothing's going to get fixed.
Okay, Ken, let me just read you back something you wrote in the Journal, right? It was pivotal,
Sure.
I thought. If we tried to start Home Depot today under the kind of onerous regulatory controls that you have advocated, it's a stone-cold certainty that our business would never get off the ground, much less thrive.
Absolutely.
You're serious about that?
Absolutely. Let me say this about what defines Home Depot. What defines Home Depot?
This was, by the way, in the Journal. Yeah.
In the Wall Street Journal. What defines Home Depot is the quality of service and the experience the customer has in the store. We did one basic thing. We assured all of our associates that if you do your job well, you will be rewarded. We were very, very specific in using options.
Okay.
Now, guess what? With the rules today,
right,
we would never be in the black. We couldn't go public. We couldn't grow.